Once again, thank you for joining today. It means a lot that we've been with some of you together for now 12 times, 12 meetings, in which I was trying to offer you something slightly different, probably from what you have been reading out there, hearing from other astrologers. I wanted to introduce this topic this year about the age factor in astrology and how important that is, even though even I didn't know very much about it before I decided to use the opportunity of organizing these events to sit down and go deeper into each one of those 7-year periods, into which I think the Uranus cycle, the planet Uranus that goes around the sun for 84 years approximately, is naturally nowadays splitting a general human life period. Of course, there are individual cases. Here we're not disregarding the fact that longevity can take us much beyond the 84th year of Uranus, but this is a structural thing. This is something of a pattern, of a framework that we're trying to use to navigate through stages of life, which I really believe can, through the prism of astrology, reveal to us what is supposed to happen as a general thing, as a general theme, when we travel through those stages. You have to be very lucky to have reached this age, and I'm very grateful that some of you that are joining today will probably a little later on be able to come in with some examples, with some stories, with some feedback of how really does it feel to be living life between the 77th and the 84th year. And just to fill the gap of the lack of my experience here, because I obviously am a lot younger and I'm only using the astrological roadmap in order to try to come to some generic principles. I think they can be very helpful, practically helpful for our everyday life and for realizing what is happening, what could have been happening differently back in time, what went wrong in certain stages of our life, and that will be one of the things very important when we get to this particular one that we are looking at today. But also, if you are younger and you're now tuning into this principle of navigation, then hopefully you can have something at the background of your mind that can help you stay on track and not get necessarily distracted by all sorts of things that can take you away from the main most important task or the several most important tasks that, just because we're human, each one of those 7-year periods requires from us. So if you haven't been with me before, this can be a standalone thing to listen to, but it will make much more sense if you catch up with the previous 11 stages. They are on my website, the6c.com, where you can go to the recorded talk section, and each one of these previous meetings is there, so you can download it and you can listen to it. And I did all this with the idea of introducing one particular planet being connected to one of these 11 and then 12 today stages. When we came to the 10th meeting, I ran out of planets. So then we discussed last time the progressed moon as another astrological factor, something there that I really, hopefully, I managed to convince you, but I really believe that is crucial to look at, to examine when you are at the age just before this one. And today it will be another thing that's not a planet, which I think is logically connected and has been with us throughout our whole life, like the planets have always been with us. But this particular thing in the chart is now having its time, having its accent, and can reveal many, many things to us, I hope.